Hi, my name's Sam, owner of Champion Pool Service here in North Dallas. Here today to introduce our new YouTube channel. We're here to bring simple, small pool repairs to you guys on YouTube. Hopefully y'all can get some of this work done at home, save you guys some money. If it's just something you can't do and you live in the North Dallas area and you want to contact us, check us out on the web at championpoolservices.com, or you can email me at championpoolservices@gmail.com, or you can always call us 972-442-1697. All that information should be right here on the screen. If you find any of these videos helpful and you want more of them, please like or subscribe at the bottom. Our first video today is going to be of a filter cleaning. Enjoy. Okay, basically what we're working with is a Hayward DE filter, 60 square foot. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so I can show you the filter pressure is high. First put it in service mode, turn it on. We backwashed it. You can see the filter pressure is a little high. Basically, the pool filter is still going to need to be cleaned twice a year, either way. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now. We'll get started showing you how to disassemble it. It's pretty simple from here. You're going to find there's a band around it. Before you take that off, you're going to drain the pool filter. There's a drain on the back of all pool DE filters. Okay, here's the basic tools you're going to need for doing the filter clean. We're going to start with the screwdriver. It's going to help us take out the drain plug in the back of the filter. Once you've got it loose, it should just be hand tied in there. Sealed with an O-ring on there. Make sure that O-ring is good. Other than that, sit there and wait for it to drain. Because the system is airtight, releasing the air bleed valve will make the water pour out quite a bit faster. As you can see now, it's got a steady flow to it. Once the system's completely drained, we're going to loosen the bolt on the band. Okay, now we're going to take the band off. Basically, on a Hayward, it's going to be a 3/4 inch socket drive. Some filters are different. Pretty simple undoing it. Just loosen it. Once you've got it completely off, just take the band off and go from there. Okay, now we've got the bolt out. We're going to take the band off. Sometimes they stick a little bit. It's not too bad. Tap here, tap there. Once we've got that off the top, it's just going to come off. Nothing holds it on other than that band. And there we have a DE filter. From here, there's two different ways. We can either take the manifold off from here and remove each good individually. This one doesn't have a lot of DE built on it because we backwashed it before we started. Again, nothing holds this thing on other than the standpipe. It's just resting on there. Instructions say lift here. All we're going to do, give it a little wiggle, lift. Take it to the area where you're going to clean it. Sit down. Now we're going to disassemble it. So we got the filter completely out. Next step, take the manifold off, get these filters out individually, hose them off. It's as simple as just taking the nut off the center shaft holding the manifold down and giving it a couple shakes. Sometimes the thing's on there pretty good. Sometimes it comes off easier. Now we've got the manifold off. You're going to want to inspect it for cracks, breaks. Sometimes under a lot of pressure these things will break. This one's in good shape. And we're going to hose it off as well as hose each individual filter off. And then we're going to try to put it back together. Okay, so as you can see, we've disassembled the filter, lined all the filter grids up against the wall. Inside a DE filter, you're going to have 8 grids. 7 of them are identical. The 8th one is a partial, slightly smaller. Not sure you'll be able to tell in the video, but you can see this one's slightly smaller than this one. What that is that it's cut off short on the left side. It allows the standpipe room to come up, so it doesn't make a complete circle all the way around. What we're going to do from here is we're going to run a hose over here and just wash these things really good front to back with a garden hose. Try to show you what that looks like. Really just need to get in there good. More water pressure the better. Some people take them to car washes. The car wash power washers are sometimes a little too powerful. You can poke holes through these things. They get brittle. In fact, we'll show you that next. What we're going to do is inspect them and look for holes. But for the next few minutes, basically what I'm going to do is get in here real good, front, back, all sides, and just hose it out with a good high pressure water hose will work. We just finished hosing them all off. They're clean. Inspected them for damage. These don't have a lot of damage. These filters are actually in pretty good shape. A lot of times these tops get kind of brittle. The cloth tears. Inspect it real good. Make sure there's nothing wrong. If there is, replace the individual grid and go from there. Like I said, there's 8. Sometimes 1 or 2 is all you need to do to replace it. Once we've hosed these off, since we got the hose on, we're going to hose off the O-ring band and clean out any residual DE that might be in the can. So when we drained it. The O-ring band, take it off. You can sometimes see there's DE around it. Make sure this is really clean. Once we reassemble it, sometimes you'll have it. Once we reassemble, sometimes you'll have leaks coming out around it. If you clean it real well, you won't have that problem. Next, we'll reassemble the filter grid. Okay, we've got all the grids clean, filters cleaned off. What we're going to do now is reassemble the manifold and all the grids and how they go back together. Like I said, there's 7 that are the same size, 1 smaller. We start with the smallest one because we know where it goes. The rest of them can go in any of the slots. The small one's going to start. As you can see, there's a notch in the base of your filter housing that's going to have room for the standpipe. The short one is cut short because it needs room for the standpipe. There's a slot here. It's going to go 1 slot in, wrap around to the center. Once you've got that one in, the next 7 are going to just follow themselves all the way around. We're going to go right next to it and walk our way all the way around. As you can see, there's an outside corner. It's going to stick past about 1 inch. We're going to go all the way around it and put all 7 of these in. Okay, got them all in there. They're all kind of loose. They're standing on their own accord. The manifold's going to go on. You can see the standpipe hole. Match it up with the standpipe slot that we showed you from the bottom. The center shaft that holds the manifold on is usually the first thing I start with. As I'm lining that up, once we get that on, this is where the biggest challenge is. It's getting all of these teeth. You can see the top of the filter. Each grid has a notch in it, a corresponding notch in the manifold. What we're trying to do is line those up. So we take that, put it together, and start walking our way around, lining up those filter grids with the holes in the corresponding holes in the manifold. This can be a tedious process. Sometimes it takes 30 seconds, sometimes it takes 5-10 minutes. Depends on the experience of the tech. Keeping a little pressure on it, and like I said, just walking your way around is the best way to do it. Okay, we've reassembled the manifold system, the whole filter system. Final piece here, putting the nut in on. What I'm trying to do is make sure I tighten it snug enough where the filters aren't moving anymore, but not too snug, because if you tighten it down too much, you will break the manifold. But just tight enough where it's snug. From here, we just, again, it says lift here. Almost all filters do say lift here. Nothing holds it on. It's just going to slide over the standpipe. We place the filter back in. There's only one way it can go. Give it a couple little wiggles, make sure it's in there snug. We've already cleaned this off. Sometimes you do have to lubricate the O-rings depending on the age of them. This is a firmer O-ring on these Haywards, but we're not going to add any lubricant today. We've cleaned out the inside of the lid, setting the lid on. Again, it's an airtight seal. It doesn't always sit on there right. You just kind of wiggle it around until you get that good snug feel. Put the band on, just like you took it off. We're going to go get the bolt and the ratchet. We need to put it back together and a rubber mallet. Okay, we've got our band on. We've got our bolt. We're going to put the bolt back in. Nut, 3/4 inch driver, same as we used earlier, to take it off. One step here that we want to make sure we do is tighten it equally all the way around. So as we're tightening, we're going to use a rubber mallet. And you'll see that your band has different gaps in it. What we're trying to do is make that gap even. So as we tighten, we're going to tap the band on. You don't want to over tighten the band, but you want to make sure it's on there snug. Make sure it doesn't come off. You can see there's usually a warning picture on there with the top blowing off. That'll happen if you don't tighten enough. But then if you tighten it too much, you can crack your filter. Good snug, firm, all the way around is our goal. Alright, our band's on, good firm, smooth seal. Don't forget you took the drain plug out the back. Next thing to do is put the drain plug back in. We've already inspected the O-ring, make sure it was good. Hand tight's plenty. If anything, hand tight, quarter turn. Okay, filter's reassembled. Next step, turn system on, try to prime the pump. It's a good system, the pump primes right away. Now we're going to bleed the filter. Basically just let the air out of the filter. You can hear it. Just letting all the air out. We do that until water comes out. The water comes out, we close it. As you can see, the filter pressure has dropped. That's good. That was our goal. So now we have to go add diatomaceous earth back to the skimmers. Okay, before we add DE, we're going to check manufacturer specs on how much DE to add. If you recall from the beginning of the video, I was telling you that this is a 60 square foot DE filter. You can tell that by the size. A 60 square foot DE filter is going to have 30-inch tall grids, where a 48 will have 24-inch. It's always half in inches the size of the height. So a 60, we go down and it tells us how much DE to add. Amount of diatomaceous earth, 7.5 pounds. That's on a startup. So since we just cleaned the filter, we're starting the filter back up, we're going to add 7.5 pounds of DE into the skimmer. Okay, the final step in the filter cleaning is adding DE. We've got the system running. We're at the nearest skimmer to the system. Just gets a little better suction. It's soaking in water. We're going to add 7.5 pounds of DE. The way we know how a pound of DE is approximately equivalent to a pound of coffee. This is a DE scoop. We're going to add 7.5 of these scoops slowly into the skimmer, slurring as it goes. Start with 1 pound. Now, as I said, just slowly slurry it into your pool skimmer. Make sure it's not clumping as you're putting it in, because it can clog up in the pump basket. After 7.5 pounds, you're done.